Restas cremvase azantes. Welcome, video lovers. Welcome to Tech Nerd 1.0. Fellow humans, I wanted to speak to you today a little bit of something that is on my mind, and that is the venerable lever action shotgun and its relativity. Is that the right word? It's relativity? Yeah, let's go with that. If it is still important in 2025. Now, before you go thinking about your grandfather or your father's good old deer rifle, let me tell you that lever actions have seen a huge resurgence in the past few years. And not only do we have the steel and wood beauties, but there's some serious tactical ones out there too. But let's start off with the basics. Lever action rifles, they have that iconic firearm Western genre theme, that motion. You know, you've got that smooth motion, that lever action that everyone loves to see and hear. It's got that pure mechanical goodness, kind of like a fidget spinner for guys and girls as well. Smooth motion with that lever action, most smooth if as long as you have the right lever action anyways. That, as I said, it's pure mechanical poetry. And what's cool is these rifles come in basically two varieties, at least right now. You've got rifle caliber and pistol caliber. They both can play in the same fields, kind of, but there are some differences. Rifle caliber lever actions, these are your traditional hunting and long range platforms. Now here we're talking about 30-30 Winchester, 45-70, classic rounds that have been taking down deer for, well, probably over a century. Not only deer, 45-70, you're definitely going to be taking out anything in North America. I'm going to say probably anything in the world. 30-30, also no joke. I've heard people taking down elk with 30-30. I don't know if I'd recommend it, but it has been done. On the pistol caliber side, you've got your models like 357 Magnum, 44 Magnum, and these are versatile platforms that can share ammo between your rifle and revolver. That's kind of the killer app with these pistol caliber carbines like this one. This is a 357 Rossi. If you're carrying a 357 pistol, you've got ammo availability right there. Now let's talk about why these rifles are so suddenly, it seems like they're everywhere. And this has been going on for a few years. It's my opinion, and I've said this before on my channel, culture really drives these things. We know that. And I really think it shows like Yellowstone for bringing that rugged Western aesthetic back into the mainstream. Suddenly everyone wants a piece of that cowboy cool. Lever actions are the perfect way of doing it. But it's not just about the looks of the rifle, they do have some serious practical advantages. So, home defense, yeah, they're legit. You really, the rifle caliber or pistol caliber. Quick follow-up shots, reliable mechanical action, doesn't depend on any springs, complex mechanisms, no batteries, no electronics, just pure mechanical reliability. For hunting, heck yeah, they're still incredibly effective, especially in brush country or short range hunting scenarios. Northeast, up where I'm at, you're pretty much any of these are going to be good. In either of the pistol calibers or 30-30, definitely 45-70, you're pretty much going to be fine. A lot of people do hunt whitetail with 357 carbines like this one. For target shooting, lever actions are a blast, literally and figuratively. There's something supremely satisfying about throwing that lever, that mechanical feedback, the rhythm of shooting. It's like driving a manual transmission for a car in the world of automatics. You are more connected, you feel more connected with the shooting experience. So, are they going to outperform a modern semi-automatic rifle? Well, probably not. No. But that's not really the point here. This is about tradition, it's about reliability, and it's about this pure shooting enjoyment. They're conversation pieces when you hang them up on the wall, but they actually work and they actually function. Still, a lot of people in more restrictive states that will use lever actions for home defense. Certainly, a lot of them will use the pistol calibers for that. So let's do this. Why don't, before we go further, you're probably thinking, well, maybe this is something that I want to get into. Why don't we go over a few of these and see what's out there, what the prices are? So let me throw out a few recommendations that won't break the bank. First off, the one you're looking at right now. This is, now I said Rossi. This is actually the Heritage 92. Now, this mimics the Winchester 92 of old, but it basically is the Rossi. And these have been around for a lot of years, Rossi really has, they really have, they've been making these, they've worked out the bugs in these. Now, as I've described on my channel, there is, if you really want to get these slicked up for something like cowboy action shooting, there is some work that you got to do with them. But the price is still good. The Rossis, I think, are on sale right now, but the Heritages, you can still get these for, 400, maybe 500, somewhere in there. If you want to move up the ladder a little bit, you might want to check out the Henry lever actions. The 357 in there, you're going to be looking at probably around 600 to 700 quatlus, but out of that you get a smooth action right out of the box and great build quality. Plus, again, you can use the same ammo as your matching revolver. Now, if you want to move up into one of the rifle calibers, you've got of course, the venerable Marlins that are out there. Now, Marlin recently was sold to Ruger, but they're starting to put out some new models. And from everything I've heard, the Ruger Marlins are pretty solid. So no problem with that. The other thing you want to go, if you want to look at a Marlin platform versus the Winchester platform, might want to look at, again, the Rossi 95. This is a 92. 95s are based on the Marlin platform. Those really are nice. I've shown those on my channel before. Those are some great rifles. And again, they are slick right out of the box, just like the Henrys. Also, let's not forget about the 44 Magnums. Those you can get, again, if you're looking for the Henrys or the Marlins, probably going to be looking at, for those, probably around 800 to 900 quatlus. Those can get a little pricey, so be prepared. But you're buying those, you're buying quality, and it's quality that you're going to hand down for generations. Speaking of generations, one of the things that these rifles do is they really do bridge generations. So a lot of us out there were taught by fathers or family members how to shoot with these things. And now as we get older, we're teaching our children how, and grandchildren, how to shoot with these things. And it's something that they're going to learn and they're going to carry on to their generation as well. So whether you're a collector, if you're a hunter, or just someone who appreciates a really nice functional piece of art, think about a lever action in 2025. Really is more than just a firearm. It's a statement. It's a piece of history. And honestly, it is hell of a lot of fun to shoot. So, folks, I hope you got something out of that today. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Drop us a comment down below. What is your favorite lever action? I would like to know that. Is it a family heirloom? Do you have any family heirlooms? Are you interested in a lever action? Did you come here thinking about one? And what is your plan for buying one? I would love. There you have it, fellow humans. Another day in the wasteland. If you feel this guide has been useful, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure you are subscribed so you are ready for whatever the apocalypse throws at us next. Drop a comment down below with your own survival tips and what you would like to see in the next episode. If you feel you have been so entertained, consider throwing us a super thanks, as well as joining as a member, making me your guide through the wastelands. Until next time.
Probability of Chinese victory. Impossible.